Hello everyone, I'm Brian Croydragon and welcome back to Cinderella Phenomenon. Oh, I know things. Good morning. Up until this point, I had always considered Mother to be the fairest beauty in the land. The lady that walks in proves me wrong. Her beauty is mesmerizing and clearly without peer. Everyone in the shop is openly staring. Oh, you're early today, ma'am. I have some important errands to run later today. Are the items ready now? Oh, of course, let me go and fetch them for you. I'll just be 1 moment, Emma Legney. Why is she smiling at me? Here you are, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, that lady was beautiful. Right? Any girl standing next to her becomes hopelessly ugly by comparison. Who is she? She's new around town. Some say that she's a fairy. A fairy? Fairies had saved Angel from the witches 4 years ago. Everyone considered them our saviors. And yet the fairies are still unable to stop the fairy town curse from spreading. Here you go! Thank you so much. No, thank you, Rika. I hope you drop by again soon. Good, I'll look forward to seeing you again. I hope to see you again soon as well, Rod. Likewise. Leaving the palace was a bad idea. While I am out, I am the center of attention. Some townsfolk point and stare at me. Most, however, make a point of avoiding me. Okay, hold on. Please stop. What is the blasted volume at? Huh. Okay, then. Can't remember if I read that or not, whatever. There were some spiteful stares, but thankfully none are nearly as intense as they were 4 years ago. I'm sure the townsfolk are only surprised to see you again after so many years. Right. Fritz and Rod leg behind us, until it leaves Emma Legney walking beside me. I cannot decide which is worse. My staring or her company. Yes, Alex, hello. What? You want to come up? Come on. Oh, Alex. Come on. Alex, come on. You want to come up? If you want to come up, then come up. Yeah, he's come up. Oh, Miranda, look, a street performance. Have anything you want to say, Alex? It's been so long since I last watched one. Street performance? Now, I haven't done his route yet, but maybe this time. For this Let's Play. Good day, everyone. My name is Walt, and I'm here to spread some happiness and magic. A boy named Walt snaps his fingers and colorful flower petals start to rain down from the sky. Isn't that pretty, Miranda? And although the wrong voice. And although the princess is over there, it is an honor to have you in attendance. Please accept this humble gift. He snaps his fingers and white lilies appear in his hand. Oh, thank you. The boy looks at me as if expecting some kind of reaction. When he gets nothing from me, he sighs and gives me a wry smile. I hope to see you again during my next show. We'll definitely try. He gracefully bows before moving back into his area to perform more magic tricks for a gathering crowd. Alex, there's no exactly. And now here I go to plug in the computer. Yes, that's all pretty. There are performers like this all around Engel. I love them. Maybe someday we'll get to see some musicians too. Those are my favorite. I do not intend to leave the palace again. But you don't like it out here? Rod and I grew up here. I love Engel, and this is my favorite part of the kingdom. I wanted to share this with you, Miranda. I know you didn't really want to come, but you still tagged along. This means a lot to me, so thank you. I did not do this for you. I'm only here because the king ordered me to go with you. I just want us to be closer, Miranda. I would like to try and be your friend. I do not want or need your friendship. No matter how you act around me, we are not and will never be sisters. I'd take care to remember that if I were you. But Rod suddenly grabs my hand, pulling me away from Evelagny. Stop! He's staring daggers at me. I think it is the first time I've ever seen him angry. Rod, don't let me go. Both of you ought to stay away from me. I feel the heavy atmosphere as I turn to look at the people staring at us. Their expressions mirror the looks of disdain I saw years ago. Anger, disgust, hatred. I begin to walk away. Princess, wait! Don't follow me. Princess! I adjust my cloak, making sure my face is hidden from view. I never should have left the palace. As I walk around, I watch the people bumbling down the streets. So carefree. They work so hard for so little reward. They could work their entire lives and never have a fraction of what I have. And yet, they are happy. And I heard Annie lost her job at the palace. It's true, Crown Princess Miranda made sure the poor girl was fired. I stopped in my tracks at the mention of my name. Not again. Annis? Was that the name of the one maid that tore Dolores' dress? If so, my decision to fire her was justified. A palace maid cannot be clumsy. Why should I tolerate poor performance? What did I do that was so wrong? I know that Annis, hard-working and big-hearted, very good with medicine. Shame she lost her job so quickly. You know how hard the Crown Princess is to please. My friend at the palace says she doesn't even smile, only goes around with that cold look on her face. That's probably why they call her the Ice Princess. Ice Princess. So all those times I heard the servants saying that, and always suspected they were talking about me. She's the complete opposite of our Princess Emmalegne. That child's an angel. We all know she should be Crown Princess. Annoyance begins to simmer inside me. I cannot stand hearing any more, so I walk away. Ever since Emmalegne entered my life, I have always been compared to her. And now I have become second best. I am Miranda Riella Breton, daughter of King Gennaro Breton III, and the Crown Princess of the Kingdom of Engiel. I am of royal blood. She is nothing. Yes, well, Ramses was not of royal blood either, and look how far he went. There you are. Princess, you must come back with me. It's getting too late for you to remain outside. Princess, are you alright? Are you hurt? I brush him off and turn away. No need to fuss. Let us return to the palace. Leaving the palace was physically and mentally draining. My bed is welcoming to my unusually heavy body. I turn my head and meet Dolores' glassy gaze from where she sits on my shelf. I left the palace today, Delora. It was the same as all those years ago. Everyone looked at me like I was... What have I ever done to deserve those looks? How can I be so hated? Ice Princess. I wish Mother was here. I look at the smiling faces of my dolls. At least I still have all of you. I yawn and stretch my arms. Good night, Delora. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Singing, but who? Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I blink my eyes open only to see Dolores sitting in front of me on my bed. Moonlight spills across her delicate features. How I wonder what you are. Was she on the shelf with all the other dolls when I went to bed? Laura? It's almost time. I pinch my cheeks to make sure I am not dreaming. It hurts. Only 10 minutes before the clock strikes 12. I hope you're ready, Princess. What? My doll just turned into a human? How? Who are you? You know who I am? I've been waiting... That's what I am. I've been watching you since the day your father gave me to you. What is happening? I don't think I've ever been so confused in my life. All the answers will come with time, but right now I am here to give you something, Princess. Is this Cinderella's very own glass slipper? It's beautiful, too beautiful. Then the realization begins to dawn upon me. You're a rich, smart girl. I knew you'd figure that out eventually. Now it's time to say goodbye to your precious crown. What? Sweet dreams, Cinderella. Hey, wake up, girl. Huh? Where am... Ow, my head. You have some nerve sleeping in front of my shop. Leave before a customer sees you. I was in my room. How am I here? Did you not hear what I said, you filthy child? Filthy? You would speak to your crown princess in such a manner? If you're the crown princess, I'm the queen. You must have been knocked on the head. Quite hard to have such grand delusions. I am not delusional. I am Miranda Riella Breton, blood daughter of King Gennaro Breton III, and the crown princess of Angio. Right, the king never had a daughter with that rich. Is she referring to mother? Rich? Don't pretend to be stupid, girl. I can only stand. I can only stare at her Our good king only has stepchildren, Princess Emmalegne and Prince Rod, and you are most definitely neither of them. What? Now get gone before you go spouting your crazy gibberish at my customers and scare them away. With a huff, she leaves me to my own rapidly turning thoughts. I quickly realize that I'm wearing tattered clothes, that I do not even have shoes on. No, no, no! This cannot be happening. Something shines against my cheek. Something shines against my chest, and I reach up to grab it. It all floods back. Delora being a witch. Cinderella's glass slipper. This is not a dream. Delora gave me the fairy tale curse. My hands began to tremble. I must return to the palace to speak with the king. Let me in. Sorry, girl, but this place is off limits to uninvited guests. You do not understand. I am Crown Princess Miranda Riella Breton. I must speak with my father. As long as I am to call him that, I have to. No one will believe me if I am addressing him by title. You best leave now, nice and quiet, before we have to force you. If you would only... Make way for the king! The gates swing open and 3 horses trot out. Soldiers ride 2 of the horses, while the last horse has a different familiar rider. Father! I immediately move to block the path of his horse. The soldiers move to hold me back. Your Majesty! What's this? Your Majesty, this girl is claiming to be your daughter. Daughter? Both of my stepchildren are in the palace right now. What? Even Father is a part of this? Father, you must help me. A witch has cursed me. For once in your life, just once, help me. You must believe me. Tell me, where is your family, child? Why are you all alone? He looks at me with pity in his eyes. He is looking at me more kindly as a peasant than he ever did when I was the crown princess and his daughter. I recoil. You must be hungry. Take less. This should feed you and your family for a day or two. The kingdom offers work opportunities to those who need them. Please, let your parents know. I do not want your pity, father. Please, escort this girl back to her home. Make sure she gets there safely. At once, your majesty. I watch as my father and his 2 guards ride away on their horses, leaving me to stand in their dust. He left me alone. Again. Where is your home, girl? There is nowhere left for me to go. Father has forgotten me. Leave me. Now look here. Our orders were to leave me alone. How was that? I could have sworn I heard a knocking at the door. Zeus yourself can't say we didn't try. Don't cause any more scenes, little girl. I watch with bleary eyes as the soldiers return to the palace. How can this be happening? I stare at the small pouch in my hands. I do not know what hurts more. The fact that I have just been unceremoniously paraded away from my home, like I am nothing more than a piece of garbage, and the fact that my own follower does not recognize me. Oh, look at that girl's hideous dress! How difficult it is to be poor. I clutched the pouch closer to my chest as I went to an empty alley. I huddled in a corner, trying to become as small as possible. I squeezed my eyes shut, hoping that when I next opened them, everything would be back to normal. A dream? No matter what happens, you must not leave the palace. Why? The world is cruel. People will only ever hurt you. But they are only so nice to me. That is only because you are the crown princess. They will only ever think of what they can take from you. I am trying to protect you, my love. That is why you must never leave the palace. Never leave Mother. I am the only one who will ever love you so much. Do you understand? I understand. So now we get our first hints. And we reach chapter 1. The Marching. When I open my eyes, I am still on the street. I must have fallen asleep. But the nightmares continue. I am cold in my rags. I hold myself for warmth, willing some of the cold away, but fail. My feet are numb and in pain, caked in the dirt that I have gathered from walking barefoot around town. Well, there's a frightful sight. Baker probably thought she could try her luck with the nobility that live around here. Oh, just look at how ragged she looks. What are you looking at? At 2 women that lack the basic manners of a noble upbringing. Silence, girl! Do you not know who you are talking to? No, and I don't care. What nerve! Let's just go. There's no reason to stoop to a commoner's level. I will remember you, and once I break this curse, I will make you regret your words. I become acutely aware of the fact that I have not eaten anything for almost a day. I've been sitting here, thinking on the new mess that is my life. But moving around will not break my curse. Crying will not help either. I should find that witch first, but how? I have no idea where she is. Delora. I swear I will make you regret doing this to me. When I find you, I won't find food first. Is this all the king thinks I am worth? Leave, girl. A dirty peasant like you has no place in this restaurant. But why? I can pay. Find another place. You're scaring away my customers. Am I not a customer? Shoo! There's nothing for you here. He just swatted me away like a fly. The nerve. Sensing that this will get me nowhere, I ball my hands into fists and walk away. I get the same treatment at the next 3 restaurants. I try. I am treated as something less than dirt, like my money has no real value. I am the crown princess. They have no right to turn me away like this. You're not the crown princess anymore. I have been eating stale bread, anything to keep the hunger at bay. The bread barely helps. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bakery. There are croissants on display that make my mouth water. Slowly, I begin to make my way over there. Ow! My feet ache with every step. They look and feel even worse than before. If only I had enough coins for a pair of shoes. But food is more important. If the rags that I am wearing and the pouch of money are all that I have, then I need to prioritize. And I will die before I beg. 2 croissants. You need to pay, girl. There are no free handouts here. I take a coin from my pouch and hand it to her. This should be more than enough. The shop owner stares at the coin before reluctantly taking it. She hands me 2 croissants in a paper bag. I will not ask where you got those coins. Are you implying that I stole them? How else would a beggar like you get that amount of money? Now be off with you, child. I won't have you skimming away any other customers. Without another word, I turn and start to walk away from the woman. So this is the goodness of the people of Angiel. I take a bite out of one of the croissants, cringing a little at the dryness. Hey, girl! What now? We saw you at the shop. Wanna share how you got your coins there? Excuse me? Look at her brushing us off like she's royalty or something. Let me go. You ain't no better than us. Now be a good girl and hand over that pouch. The man on my left grabs at my pouch and attempts to yank it away from me. I will not let these brutes take anything from me. I elbow the man in the stomach, then aim a kick at the other man's shin. I have an opening and I take it. What? I pull myself free and begin to run as fast as I can. Hey! Where do I go? I am not familiar with the streets at all. It's hardly likely I am just going to hit a dead end. Where should I go? I cannot let the pain in my feet or my exhaustion stopped me. If I stop now, they will definitely catch me. And taking my coins might not be the worst thing they do. A dead end. This one again. Nowhere left to run now, girl. What do I do? Oh, what are you, gentlemen? This one again. Oh, who are you, gentlemen? This is definitely not how you treat a lady. Huh? Who's there? A shadow looms above us. Before I can blink, a person has jumped down in front of me. His body acts as a barrier between the two men and me. And here we end for today. I'm Brian Croydragon, starting out. Stay Shrey.